How's everybody doing? So, we are still on our quest to form Devastator. I don't have the pop figures in the back or anything this time. I completely forgot, and I'm a little pressed for time. But we will be going on Bonecrusher today. If you are familiar with Devastator, I will show you. That is the instructions. I got a folded a pad so we can get to Bonecrusher. Not the rapper, but the Decepticon. There we go. And that's what he would do if he was forming the arm. Now, if you're forming Bonecrusher himself, that would be right here. My other tripod is getting in the way there. But there's Bonecrusher and his steps. You can freeze it if you need to. And I will show you the one part that is a little bit tricky. So, we have endeavored on this quest to form one of the first combiners in the Transformers series, the originals in the 80s. This is from the Combiner War ones. It's not the originals from the 80s, but it is from the Combiner Wars, and that's where Devastator originally came out of. But before we get into that, you know what it is, man. Hit that thumbs up, and then come over here, hit that subscribe, so you can keep seeing the videos as they come out. Because we will keep doing this until we form Devastator. Because like I told you in the other ones, I've always wanted to do one of the big combiners, but it's a little too much to transform each part and then form Devastator. So this is a much easier way if we do it in a part series where we do a little bit each time. So right here, we have his weapon. And I'm just trying to see where the little handle thing is. It doesn't have the little handle thing, I don't think, like the other one did. No, it does not. That's interesting. Let me just take a look at the instructions here to figure out how we get that weapon on him. In actuality, let me see here. Oh, that's just forming Bonecrusher as a hand. It doesn't show you the weapon. We'll figure it all out together, I guess. Anyway, so now when you're forming him, the tricky part, I've seen other people have problems with this as well, and I did myself, so. And I don't want to force it too much because I don't want to break it, but we'll get to that in a second. But before we start transforming him, we will take a look at him. I know I started pulling him apart beforehand, but, you know, he is a bulldozer. They're all construction. They're all construction vehicles or machinery, I guess you would say, more than vehicles. So there we go. He has the little wheels underneath here. So that's how he rolls. He has one big wheel here, a couple little wheels there. So you want to separate. There's a little tab there that holds the tracks in, and you pull them down to form the legs. These separate. This is the left hand of Devastator, or left arm actually. And as soon as we get him into robot mode, put him back, we will form him into the arm so you guys can see how he would go on there. And of course, when we eventually get Devastator together, we will combine everything. So these guys come out. Then this piece right here folds in. This other one, it separates right here. There's a little groove right there to separate them. And then there's two little tabs that fit together. And there's a lot of articulation in the figure. So it is cool to get everything here. And he doesn't want to just snap together for some reason here. What's up with that? Bonecrusher. It doesn't say Devastator. You're just part of Devastator. You're not the Devastator. I did this earlier and completely lined up perfectly. But now, it just don't want to. There we go. Oh, gotta keep those slided out. Then we come over here. You gotta bend this back because this is gonna be the arms. You gotta pull this out over here. They have a little tab that fits right in there. Pull this out. Like so. And like so again. You gotta spin this way. And the little crotch or cod piece right there wants to come unsnapped again. So now you can take out the arms. You can see his hands like so. Now I actually think I see how the weapon fits on this one. Now this is the tricky part because it was quite stiff and I loosened it up. And I was scared I was going to snap it, so I was being real careful. But this pulls back, then the head flips out, like so. This piece moves into place. You fold this one kind of that way, and you'll see he has tabs here that fit into little grooves right there. And then the arms help lock into place, and his blade that's in the front for his bulldozer locks into place like so. And you have Devastator. Now I think it just kind of slides on here. I think the hand part comes out. And it kind of slides right on, which is kind of cool. And you have his weapon. Let me move the camera up so you can get a full body view of Bonecrusher. So there, that you will have like that. Now the weapon comes off. Put that to the side. You're going to want to form the hand or the arm of Devastator, which, like I said, we will eventually put him together. He's actually sitting on a display right now, all together in his glory. So I just want to take a look at this real quick to make sure I get everything perfectly set. So he basically, for the most part, goes back to his bulldozer mode or form. So you push that down, push this up. You can leave this black tail piece out, because that will be what the arm will help form the arm when he's together. Now this part here folds back in, and then it folds in upon itself. The hands, the elbows, the legs, the knees, all that is movable, articulating, however you want to say it. But the hands, as you can see, are just molded plastic that is there for the most part. And you put them in there like so. Then you want to put the little crotch or cod piece, flip those back down, fold the cod or crotch back into place, lock it in. There's grooves to lock it in. And you want to fold the legs back up. Then this piece has grooves that fit in like so. And you want to get this straight, and you want to lock that in. And then you have the hand, which actually, the front of the weapon, it flips out. like so. And that goes right on here, as you can see. I think this flips around. Then you see you have a little tube-like in there that goes in. And then he clips on right here to the main part of Devastator to form the arm. And as you can see, it is articulating when we have Devastator all together. So that is the basis of our good boy there, our good friend, Devastator. One of the one of the original combiners that was in the original series and was also in the movie, as if you watched the 1980s movie. So definitely a very important, pivotal character for this series, as well as the toy line. So we are on our way, on our quest still to form Devastator, and we are almost there. A couple more pieces, and then we will see Devastator as a whole, which will probably not be a tabletop because he is quite large. We may do it in a different area. We may have to do something else somewhere else, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and hope everybody have a great day, okay?